Welcome to Texas, where we've had approximately 120,000 race fans through the gates to attend this year's US Grand Prix. They're excited, we're excited. I hope you're excited too. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. I am your host, See Me Skate. With me, as always, is my trusty steed, the stat man himself. Hello there, Housey. He's a little bit under the weather, so pardon the voice, but how are you, Housey?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. Early start, a
Early
little under the weather, but yes, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and thank you for joining us here at Formula 4 Racing.
That's exactly right, mate. That's
Kota.
exactly right, my friend. And well, I'm just adjusting these volumes on the bouncers. Chasey Dane, Chasey baby, 9 months in a row. Would you believe that? Would you believe that? Chasey, I tell you what, he's put his hand in. Thank you very much, Chasey. Much appreciated, my friend. As we've got a new follower, I tell you what, what's his name? Where is he? There he is there. Cobra the Dragon. He just said, call him Cobra. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Another one. Did we get another one? Oh, we just do. SFR. Oh, my God. Piastri. Oh, I'll tell you what, we are here at the Aussie division, and that is a name we love to see. Good old Oscar Piastri, of course. And well, Housey, we are here at the Circuits of the Americas. This magnificent, magnificent track. I tell you what, mate, 20 turns, anti-clockwise here, folks. Of course, being in the great old US of A. Left hand down, of course, there, Housey. But this track is 5.514 kilometres or 3.426 miles. At capacity, this track holds 150,000 people. And it was first opened on the 21st of October, 2012. The fastest lap of the Grand Prix, I tell you what, in race conditions, folks, is a 1 minute 36.169, held by Charles Leclerc in 2019 in the SF90 Ferrari. So that's it, Housey. We're here, mate. We're here at Kota, and I'm looking forward to this one. This track, I tell you what, mate, it is one of the favourites out there, I do believe. And what is the league record? I don't know what you mean there, Zerks. But yeah, I tell you what.
Lap time he's on about.
Sorry, mate?
Lap time, I would have thought he's on about.
Oh, okay. The lap time is a 1:33. Yeah, but we do 50%ers, and it's a bit different. But yeah, 10 points, Zerks. 10 points. You're very observant, my friend. And we are currently watching. I tell you what, this bloke is back. He's back from a bit of a hiatus there, how's I? And I speak of none other than old footy Bender. We've already lost Crazy Kiwi, and where has he done that? Turn 8 and 9. Well, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, that's turn 9, in between 9 and 10. So, old Footy Bender, of course, formerly known as TCF Old Boy, Footy Bender. Well, so we just combined the names, and he jumped on board with that. Nice to see Mr. Fury Strat in the lobby with his proper name there, Housey. Of course, as Old Boy is just invalidated. So we'll flick back up to Darkness Abyss, and he's done the same thing. So, these boys are getting these eyes in.
Yeah, it'll be Brad Tay then. I think it's just rounding the final corner now. Turns 20 to get his lap underway. So.
Well, I mean, we did mention it there last stream there, Housey, regarding B1 and B2. B1 out on track, and let's just see how he fares, of course. Q1, folks, the name of the game is all about survival here. You just want to get through this session, of course. We've already lost Crazy Kiwi, so we are only looking for another 4 more, and Brad Tay lines, very, very good. And let's just see how he goes. The first guy out there on a timed run here, Housey. Yes, there was a couple before him, but they had invalidated, so he will be the benchmark. Yes, you're going to see this track map light up purple, purple, purple. Or we'll say magenta today, Housey. Why not? And, well, let's just see how Mr. Brad Tay tackles this track.
Been looking good so far, to be fair. Normally pretty clean and tidy as our Brad Tate.
He certainly is.
Beautiful track this, I must have to say. As you touched on earlier, this is kind of one of my favourites, I think.
Yeah, it's an absolute...
Got a bit of everything.
Yeah, it certainly does, mate. A bit of everything. I mean, a very technical... well, where Brad Tay is at the moment, very, very technical, very twisty part of the track. And I tell you what, these the corners, they're just really, really good. You can throw them in, but of course you can really plant the power down on exit 2. Got to be careful around here though, Housey, where Brad Tay just navigated, because I tell you what, the back end does get a little bit light there on entry, and well, she does want to step out a little bit on you there, and Brad Tay's negotiated that pretty well for his first flyer. It's a 1 minute 33.3. As I'll flick down who is out there. Tystar? Oh, I think I've gone past him. I certainly have. Sorry, folks. There is Tystar. Insect. Oh, I tell you what, Housey. Tokyo Drift style all over. As Crazy Kiwi has joined the chat. RIP. Yes, Kiwi. I tell you what, mate. Well, you'll be starting at the back there, my friend. And, well, this race is long. Plenty of passing opportunities. This track is great for overtakes. So, we'll see what you can do, of course. Oh, as well. I tell you what. Tystar's run mega wide there on that last turn. The game said you can have it. So, well, there you go. Who else is out there at the moment?
Old Foot is on another one.
He's on another one?
Time.
So we'll flick to him. There we go. So Mr. Footy Bender, yes, of course, the Rothmans Pot 3 driver. And, well, Cobra is new to the channel, new to how we do things here. As old Footy Bender goes quickest with a 133.243. And I tell you what, folks, this is how we do it here. Yes. We've got the drivers all based in on pace, of course, and we've got 4 pots. So pot 1, 2, 3, and 4, of course. Pot 1 being the quickest. Pot 4 being the, well, I don't like to use the word slowest, but not as quick as the pot ones. And, well, there you go. We'll just flick down to another guy who is on a lap.
M4.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. And so, yes, they all go into the draw, and it is a random draw, of course. Now, the same with the UK counterparts. Now, there are 5 teams. Every team gets 1 from each pot. And, well, there you go. 5 drivers for pot 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's how we work it out. They all go into the server. They all create their own teams, their team names, their colours, and everything. As Johnny M4 sets a 1 minute 32.584 there, Housey. Not too bad at all for his first flyer. As we got the Blue Dog out on track as well. And while he's invalidated, the Bopton has done the same thing as Bob Tooney.
Bopton's been in the Bopton's wall, that's why.
There you go. So, well, thank you, Housey. As Darkness Abyss, he's going to get us underway, of course. And let's just have a look at Darkness. And might go on board with him, Housey. We'll get everyone at home. Let me just get myself all organised here, because we're going to get you guys at home, and girls, of course, to turn up your audios, folks.
Macedonia. Luke. Millie. Then Casey. 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 He's crossing the line now. Mackinder.
There we go, folks. I just fixed up my audio. I do apologise for that. As Mackinder's out on track, and he's in the third sector, of course. Yes, the Pot 1 Old Spice driver. That's him there, Mr. Smakinder. And let's just see what he can do for his first time run. Usually does have some pace, Housey. Has not really worked it out this season just yet. But let's just see what he can do. He'll have to go again, of course. That is not relevant. Rip the Beans, our championship leader. There he is there. And let's just see what Beansy can do. I tell you what, Housey, when this guy's quiet in the server, it usually means he's switched on. And there you go, whack! 131.5, Beansy on top of the tree. 2.5 there in Sector 2, approaching Sector 3. Who else is out there on a time run? We might just stay with 2.5, getting a ripper toe from his teammate. Look at that! Absolutely stunning work there by the Cadbury boys as, well, Macedonian releases his teammate, 2.5. And let's just see what 2.5 can do here, Housey. He has got some pace, has this guy here, mate. And, well, when he switches it on, I do believe this is one of his favourites here at Coda. And, well, let's just see him tackle this magnificent track as we all love it. I love it. Housey loves it. And I'm sure a lot of the boys in the... well, on the grid, absolutely love it as well. So here he comes, of course, 2.5. And the boys getting in the pit lanes. That's just a welcome, timely, well, getting him out of the way for himself, of course, as 2.5 goes P3 with a 1 minute 32.038. Not too bad at all. As Fury's there in the second sector. Smakinder, there he is there, of course. And he's going through that triple right-hander there, mate. And, well, there you go, of course. Smakinder's fuel light is absolutely screaming at him, Housey. He's going to set this one, but he'll definitely go in the pit lane after it. He's a 32.9, excuse me, P8.
Fury then. Fury then harassed, just coming into the final sector now. Both on laps.
Yes, they certainly are there, Housey. And, well, of course, yes, Mr. Fury Strat. Yes, he's changed his name back. And that's, well, it is, for us in the comms box, Housey, it is a welcome relief, of course. That other one for that 1 week was very, very difficult to roll off the tongue. But there he goes, Mr. Fury Strat with a 132.5. Puts it P6. Who was that just went quicker?
Harass.
That was Harass, 132.1. And P5, Tactical Genius, 32.1 as well. So these times are starting to ramp up here, Housey. And it is good to see, of course. Bopton, the only one out on track, yet to set a time is the Bop Toonie. And, well, he's not using his ERS, so he will definitely go again. And, well, let's just see how this lad does. Chasey Dane throws that one in the pit lane. Ty-Star out on track as well. He's up on his previous best there, Housey, by 1/10 of a second. So let's just see how excuse me, how Ty-Star, I was going to call him how Housey does. No, you're here, Housey. And I'm beside you. So Ty-Star, well, there you go. He's lost a chunk of time in that second sector as, well, Kyotonic has joined the chat. How are you, Kyo? Good to see you, mate. And I hope you're doing well with all the house building that's going on at the moment. And I hope that's going well for you there, my friend. But here comes Ty-Star, of course, the Pot 3 Texaco Racing driver. And he throws that one in the pit lane as thank you, mate. Beansy going again on top of the tree, getting, oh no, he's not. He's in the pit lane.
No, let's push him earlier on in the lap. But then it's Harass again, unless he's boxing.
So Darkness Abyss about to get himself away. Again, he's going to do another run, of course. Yes, he's in the drop zone there, folks. We're going to lose positions 16, 17, 18, and 19. There will be a late joiner. Yes, the debutant himself, the new Cadbury Pot 4 driver. I speak of none other than Tyler Gaming. He will make an appearance. He's currently running a little bit late. Stuck in traffic is the lad. And he will be here. What's going on with Beansy? That's in the pit lane. I was going to say... Well, we hope we hadn't lost him already. But there you go. Yes. Yes, he certainly is. He was ahead of old Footy Bender, so we'll flick to him after Bopton goes through. Just get this all ready for everyone. There we go. So here comes Bopton. What can he do, Housey? What can he do? It's a 34.4. He will need to go again. Old Footy Bender, there he is there. What does he say? Oh, it's invalid. It's invalid. He done it right at the last corner too there, Housey. So it means that he'll have to go around again.
Yeah, next lap as well. So it's darkness on the next flyer for you. Currently P17.
Did you say S5? I thought you said S5.
No, I said darkness.
Oh, there you go. I thought you said S5 for a second there, mate. But anyway, Darkness Abyss. There he is, of course. And I'll tell you what, he's very, very tail happy here, Housey. And let's just see how this goes. Cozzy, ooh, he's quick. Okay, who's Cozzy? Who is Cozzy there, Kyo?
Tabbed going again here, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on the bottom end there, mate. Yeah. Oh, you're... okay. Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I just seen it flick up. I thought I'd read it. And, well, there you go. Made myself look like a right fool there anyway, but we'll push on as Bopton out on track. His fuel light is absolutely screaming at him here, Housey. And, yeah, Tyler. Yes, I know who Tyler is. Of course I know who Tyler is. But here comes Bopton, of course, yet to set a really representative time. I know he's got a lot more speed in him than that, and he just hasn't been able to throw a lap together. Is he going to the pit lane? Oh, he's hit the pit lane. Oh, no way, Bopton. You didn't just do that. Well, I'll tell you what, Housey. I would like most DNFs for the season in this division, please, mate.
Okay, it's 6 for Bopton.
Here you go.
That's not including today, so honestly, it should go up.
Come on, Bopton, mate. Jesus. Anyway, let's push on. Tystar out on track. P15 at the moment safe by a 1/10 of a second. But Chasey Dane, is he going to... Oh, he's invalidated. He is invalidated. He's got enough time to get back around. Chasey Dane has made another appearance here, Housey. And a new Bopton wall, absolutely. I mean...
Well, he already hit the exit turn 1, so he's already hit that one.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I
tell you what, Housey. We're just going to call F1 2021 Bopton Bopton 2021. What do you reckon, mate? Because I reckon he's hit every wall at every track, the poor bloke. And, well, he's got to get his act together as the good old Bop. As we'll flick back up to Tystar. He's invalidated. Brad Tay, there he is there. Blue. And, Blue Dog. Brad Tate.
Yeah, Brad Tate obviously going faster at the moment. Out of the drop zone.
Last corner. Oh, I tell you what, it is Blue Dog. It certainly is. And, well, is it Blue Dog? There's a few boys in between him as we'll flick up old Footy Benders on it. Very good, very good.
In the drop zone, 17th at the moment for Blue Dog. Obviously, Chasey on an out lap as well. Tystar invalidated that lap. Here he's got time to go get. Oh, no, he hasn't. How much time have we got? Oh, the yellow flag annoys me so much.
It annoys us all there, Housey. It really, really does. But, I mean, what are we to do? Let's just hope this new game, all they're going to do is move it to the left, or to the right, excuse me, don't they? There's a nice, beautiful spot right there. And I'm sure even Sandeezy in the chat is like, yes, please. Of course, Sandeezy being a commentator himself. Not only that, just a racer as well. But yes, I'm sure he would agree. I'm sure all the commentators and presenters out there would absolutely agree. As you can start to see the boys retire in the garage here, Housey. Quite comfortable these lads are, as old Footy Bender has taken the checkered flag. P13 Blue Dog, this will be it. What's he got in the bag? What's he got in the bag? It's a 33.3 P15. Oh. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Well, of course.
Can Chasey be the Patty once again? This is the question here.
B1, B2, nose to stern, 14th and 15th. We are keeping an eye on Chasey Dane. Tystar has invalidated. So really, at the end of the day, it's only Chasey that can change this. Yep. And well, he's either going to knock Blue Dog out, or he's going to be out. And there's a shocking camera angle. Come on, Cody's, fix this stuff up. Let's go. There we go. And let's just see how he fares at the second sector, Housey. He's approaching it right now. What's he got in the bag? Oh, he's on it. He's on it. He's 4/10 up. And well, what is it? Where does that put him? It puts him where
He puts him in front of Brad.
Yeah, in front of
yeah,
roughly in front of well, there you go, Housey. He's just got to keep it.
Yeah.
He's got to keep this together there, mate. He's got to keep it together. Get it across the line. It does Chasey Dane. What's he got? What's he got? Look at that fuel light. Absolutely screaming. Chasey Dane across the line. Has he done it? Yes. P11. P11 with a 32.9. And he knocks Blue Dog out of Q2. So, well, out of Q1, excuse me.
Yep. So that stat for Blue Dog that he carries. Yeah, absolutely. Q3, yeah. Will continue this week for the
Well, yeah, I think so too, mate. Poor bloke. I mean, I know he wants to change it so bad, but well, I mean, it is what it is, of course. How's he being the stat man? And well, I mean, Blue Dog never is the only driver. Is it on the grid or in the league? No, on the grid. On the grid.
No, on this grid.
On this grid, not to make a Q3 session, and he really wants to change it. And of course, he's got some good race pace, but just hasn't got it together in quali. I tell you what, Housey, we're in for a ring-a-ding-ding. These two boys here. Woof. Tabbed and Beansy. These two boys are fighting it out for the championship. And, well, look at that. Look at that. 500. We'll call it 600s. Why not? There we go. As we flick down to the bottom. We'll flick down to the bottom. As we have lost Blue Dog, Ty Star, Bopton, and Crazy Kiwi. And we'll get this Q2 session underway. As, well, Beansy's saying he's back. Oh, Beansy, let's just hope. I mean, you're calling it early there, Beansy. It's only Q1, my friend. It is only Q1. No points for quali. Unless you put the thing on pole, of course. And, well, let's just see how you fare there, Beansy.
Yeah. Typo then. I thought he was referencing Michael Jackson to start with. I thought it was referencing the Michael Jackson song.
Well, of course.
I've got that one going in my head now.
Well, we all know you love to belt out a tune there, Housey. And, yeah, there it is. Crook.
Bit of Michael. Can't be a bit of Michael.
Unwell and all. And yes, yes. Cobra just goes, hee hee.
There we go. Shamon.
That's it, mate. That's it. Who is first to blink? Who is first to blink? Oh, who is it?
It was
Brad Tay. Oh, Brad Tay's going to get some airtime here, Housey. And, well, there he is there. The man of the hour, Brad Tay, the cat driver. Cat F1, folks. And, well, there you go. There he is there. And just prepping the car, of course, here, Housey. Now, look, funny session. This is a silly session, this one here, the Q2. Of course, yes, at the start of it, we tend to see the boys light up the track map. And then, well, tend to pull up towards the end of the lap and then come out towards the end of Q2 and go whackety whack, whack, whack. And the times come flying in. Got to keep an eye on the boys who do come out of the garage starting on, well, looking to start on the medium. At the moment, we've got Darkness Abyss and Rip the Beans who have selected that medium, but both still in the garage, of course. So, yeah, boys are slowly starting to make their way out on this magnificent track. Brad Tay doing his best, excuse me, not to take the life out of those tyres, of course. Me personally, on a Q2 session, I tend to use my Warn set at the start of a Q2 just to, well, if you're doing bankers and you don't really want to set a flying time and you want to start on a particular tyre, instead of burning a new set of rubber, you tend to use your first set of Q1, and they're going in the bin anyway. You're not going to use them during the Grand Prix. And, well, I do say a lot of these boys will be doing the same thing. Some of them tend not to use the ERS, of course, in this session, Housey. But Brad Tay's turned, he's on, and he's opened up his rear wing. So Brad Tay looks like he's going to send this one. Of course, we'll wait till the end of the lap. But, well, there you go. Brad Tay out on track, beginning his lap. Turn 1 is where he's at the moment. Excuse me. Now, this S section here is stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's really only one line through here because you tend to, if you muck it up at the start here, Housey, you tend to be chasing it all the way through, and it if you keep the foot down, you tend to run wide. Track limits are a
Yep.
problem, and there goes your lap, of course. If you are offline through that S section, it is very much a lift. Correct the line, either abort the lap or what have you. But if you keep your foot down, you are definitely not going to make it. But Brad Tay, of course, an experienced campaigner here, Housey, and well, rear wing wide open. And here he goes, of course, down this long straight in sector 2.
Yep. Up us down and then into the final part of the second sector and into the start of the third sector. Says the split time of 102.885. Tricky left-hander here, actually. More noticeable if you don't run ABS. Braking can be a good lock-up spot.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Few different lines through this. The right-handers here. Just touch that outside apex, get that car flicked in nicely into the penultimate corner. Then don't cut this one too much.
Well, there you go.
And backs out of it.
There you go. That's what we were talking about. Tactical has invalidated. So, well, Brad, yeah, there you go.
Tabbed on the stop. So
it is the funny bugger session. Tabbed is going to pull right up. Look at this. Is he going to pull it up? No, he's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Look at that, a 34-4. So, Housey, I mean, why not? The first half of this session, of course, is the way it is. We all know this. Might as well get stuck on to some of your glorious stats there, my friend.
Yeah, okay. We're just going to mention that we don't actually know the weather report. We haven't heard any
No,
weather
that's
from
a
the drivers.
good call out. Good call out. We have not heard.
We're just presuming. But, yeah, we will see. Because obviously sometimes the weather can throw up a bit of a different strategy in this Q2 session. But with guys pulling up, I'd suggest that it is going to be dry. But we'll wait and see if we get any confirmation then. All right, so let's have a quick run through last week's results and statistics. And you cut me off should you need to if anything happens.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, last week.
Well, hang on, mate. I will cut you off now because
okay.
Macedonian has just answered your lovely call there, mate. And he's put in the chat,
Nice one.
100% dry race, but overcast. Thank you, Masso.
That's fair
And, yeah, there you go. Get cracking there. How's he? Sorry, mate.
All right, then. So there we go. Confirmed. Thank you, Macedonian. Dry race. So last week, pole went to Team Cat, and that was Beans that took it. P1 went to Cat, and that was Mr. Fury Strat. P2 went to Old Spice. That was Tactical. P3 to Texaco Racing. That was Tabbed. Fastest lap went to Cadbury's in the driver of 2.5. Driver of the day was also taken by Old Spice and Tactical. Highest Cat car last week was Fury in P1. Highest Old Spice car was Tactical in P2. Highest Texaco car Tabbed in P3. Highest Cadbury's Macedonian in P4. Highest Rothman's Harassed in P6. The highest Pot 1 then Tactical P2. Highest Pot 2 Fury with a win. Pot 3 then Darkness P7, and Pot 4 highest driver Chasey Dane P8. Most places gained last week, Harass plus 10. Most places lost. Beans and 2.5 equal, lost 4 positions each. Most pit stops last week was Crazy Kiwi with 5. And the best team to come away from last time then was Cat with 51 points. Beans now 6 weeks at P1 in the championship table. Tab's been P2 for 2 weeks now. He's just 12 points behind Beans in the battle for P1. Then we've got 2.5 in P3. He's been there for a couple of weeks.
Oh, I've got to cut you off there, Housey. I do apologise. We've just lost Dino. We've lost Dino through the S's. And there he is there on the track map. You can see him there, turn 6. And, well, Dino. We're starting this one from P15 there, Housey. As, well, Rip the Beans out on track as well, of course. I do apologise there, mate. He is on the medium. We're going to follow this lap home, mate. I think this will be Oh, no, it won't be. He's not using ERS. So, carry away there, Housey.
Okay, so we'll just give you that. So that was 2.5 in P3, 22 behind, spit it out, 22 points behind Tabbed in P2. Obviously, we've mentioned a little bit there, but Fury picked up his second win of the season last time out. He's still the only full-time driver outside Pot 1 to actually take a win, so 2 of them now. Doing a good job as Fury. 2 full-time drivers on the grid that have started and finished every race, that being Crazy Kiwi and Chasey Dane, so big congratulations to them. Turned up every week, or managed to be able to get here every week, and finished every race. There is a lot to be said in that. It's a difficult statistic to have, so very well done to those boys. Obviously, new driver Tyler in this week, which you touched on. He will be going
sorry, mate. As Beansy was on a push lap there, Housey. and he invalidated at the end of Sector 1. That was going to hurt because Tab's come out on the medium, of course, and he's doing his outlap as we speak. We've got Smakinda. Smakinda spun on the triple right-hander, and that's what we were talking about. That back end gets a little bit light there, folks, and around she goes. And we'll flick up to Johnny.
Oh, he's at the wall again. Sorry, I've got Smakinda on my screen and just looked up and was like, oh.
You're right, mate.
He's at the wall.
No problem whatsoever.
Wing, so he's going to need to come back. All right, will you keep tabs on it?
Yeah, mate.
And we'll go cut me as a, when you want to. So most Q3s then going to tabbed 14. Most pole positions going to tabbed with 8. Wins, most wins is Beans and tabbed with 3 apiece. Fastest laps 2.5 takes that one. He's got 3 of them. Driver of the days. Beans tabbed in 2.5, all with 2 each. DNFs, as you asked me earlier, that's Bopton with 6. Did not start, Old Footy Bender with 5. Most podiums then tabbed with 9. Most places gained in a single race, Harass with 16. Over the season, it's Blue Dog with plus 89. Most places lost in a race, Tactical with 11. Over the season, it's actually 2.5 with 23 places. That surprised me, actually. Most pits, Crazy Kiwi with 41. Least pits, Mr. Chasey Dane, the Patty, 22. no pens. Most finishes with no pens. Also the Patty, Mr. Chasey Dane,
Tell you
with
what,
12. So
he's on his game this
Chasey
year.
doing a great job.
He really is. As Johnny M4 goes P1 with a 34.3. These laps are going to start to ramp up a little bit. We've got Tactical Genius going very, very wide. His boys are still getting their eye, and we've got 5 3/4 minutes remaining in this session. Darkness Abyss getting himself underway as well, Housey. You got plenty of time, my friend.
All right, well let's just go with some. I've done different rather than reading out the whole championship table this week, as I know it's been on the screen. I've just done the movers and shakers. So
no, you're
movers
right.
then up 1 spot. Movers up 1 spot this week. Mr. Fury, he's up from 6th to 5th. Macedonian also on the move this week, upwards, up 1 spot from 9th to 8th. Harass up 4 spots. He was a big jumper from last week or the last time out. Up 4 spots, as I said, 16th to 12th in the table. Darkness also up 2 spots this week, 15th to 13th. Bopton up 1 spot from 17th to 16th, and Tactical up from 18th to 17th. Then the opposite way then, so moving down this week in the table, Crazy Kiwi down 1 from 5th to 6th. Brete down from 8th to 9th. Tyler down 2 from 12th to 14th. Old Footy Bender down 2 from 13th to 15th. And Dino, the big loser, down 4 positions from 14th to 18th. I'll give you a quick run of the constructors. Obviously, I know these laps are going to come in quickly here. So constructors, it's P1 for Cat on 645. P2 for Old Spice on 508. P3 Cadbury's 498. P4 Rothmans on 396. P5 Texaco 360. That's this side of the division. The joint constructors, though, as you wanted it last week, and I couldn't give it you, I thought I'd better have it this week. P1 for Cat. 1,277. They're a little bit out of the reach, but then I'll tell you what, the battle for the rest is spicing up, because we've got P2 Texaco Racing on 1,014 points. Cadbury's in P3 on 1,013 points. P4, yeah, exactly. P4 is Old Spice on 1,005, so give or take there. And Rothman's closing it out in P5 on 988. So that battle for sort of 2nd, 3rd, 4th, really alive in the joint constructors over both divisions.
Absolutely there, Housey. I'm just trying to pick up who is next. I think we've got 2.5 out on track. He's got tabbed in front of him at the moment. And, well, what's Tab doing? I think they're both on laps because they both look like they are sending it. Oh, no, 2.5 is not. 2.5 is not. He's doing a warm-up lap here, Housey, because he's not using that ERS. I'll flick up to Tabbed. He's not using it as well. He'll be going in the pit lane. Old Footy Bender. There he is there. And where is he? He's in start of Sector 3 right about now. 2.5 is ahead of him. 2.5 will go again, of course, as we did touch on. Smakinda getting himself underway. And what is happening with Milligains? There he is there. And let's just see what Milligains does. It's a 33.6. P3 for now. P3 for now. Smakinda getting himself underway yet again there, Housey. And Mr. Fury Strat doing the same in the 2nd sector. Old boy is furthest. Yeah, Old Footy Bender is furthest along. He's about to take the line right about now. No, he'll need to go again. he will need to go again. A 35.5 from that man.
Macedonian's just started his lap then. Fury had a bit of a trouble on the lap that he's on at the moment, so he's turned everything off and will go again. So it's Macedonian, I believe, in the bottom sector, or is it Smakinda? No, it's Smakinda. Currently P11th, that's furthest along.
Absolutely there, mate. And oh, sorry, just pay a bit of attention to the chat. Nico Rosberg, he's in the chat. Good morning, good evening, mate. And Wab Stappen, there he is there. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, mate. I hope you're well and, well, maybe seeing that lad. We'll definitely be seeing Nico, of course. He's a full-timer. But we might be seeing Wab Stappen. I'm not too sure what is going on there with the reserves in the European division. But he might get a call up. I'm not too sure. But we'll wait and see what happens there. Smakinda in that triple right-hander. There he is there, of course. And, well, lost it last time out there, Housey. As Darkness Abyss, is he retired in the garage there, Housey?
Yeah, I think he did, yep.
There you go. So Smakinda with a 33.8 puts him P4. Macedonian out on track as well. And I do believe he is on a time run. He most certainly is. That triple right-hander now. And, whoa, excuse me. So turn 20, the last corner of this magnificent track. Macedonian puts the power down, letterbox rear ring wide open, and sets a 33.7.
Fury's on one, currently in the drop zone. Bean's now in the drop zone. He's going to be the next one, I believe, in the drop zone. Across the line. He's got the soft tyre.
He's got the. That's the thing, though, Housey. He's got the soft. I mean, there is a couple of strategic different ways you can go here, mate. But yeah, the soft compound. Beezy thinking a little bit different here. A little bit different here, Housey. Because look at. Well, yeah, but look at Tabs. He started on the medium. That's a cracking time. The 32.3. Beansy sets a 32.2 on the soft. So I think that was just about getting himself out of this session there, Housey. Chasey Dane yet to set a time.
It's Fury next.
He's yet to set a time, is Chasey Dane and Tactical, the two Old Spice drivers. I do believe they're nose to stern on track. And, well, that's what... Oh, Fury's around! Yeah, Fury's around! There you go! That triple right-hander is going to catch... It's going to catch a few people out, Housey. It is going to catch a few people out. And, well, there you go. Tactical Genius has invalidated. So it's really, really up to Chasey Dane. Because, again? He loves it.
Giving us a bit of late drama.
A little bit of late drama. He loves it, doesn't he? Absolutely loves the airtime. There's Chasey Dane, of course. As Waf Stappen has just joined in the chat saying a 32.3 on the mediums with an exclamation point is the same as my TT time. You'll get you'll get there, Wabby boy. And, well, as long as you're having fun, my friend, that is all that matters. Yes, we are all competitive beasts, but as long as you have fun, and that's the main thing. Pace will come. Pace will come. And, well, thank you for your kind words there too, my friend. But Chasey Dane, turn 20. What's he got, Housey? What's he got?
How do you do it?
He's done it. Oh, he's certainly done it. P3, and he's thrown Brad Tay out of Q2. Brad Tay out. Darkness out. Fury out. Dino out. And Tactical invalidated that last run out of this session. Q3, here we come.
So we're going to lose two Old Spices, two Cats, and a Cadbury's there.
Yes. But, I mean, well, look, as you know, Housey, those Cat boys, when it comes to lights out time, they are there and thereabouts, aren't they? They fire right up. And, well, here we go. Well... Wab. Let's kick back and enjoy, Wabby. And yeah, we'll get stuck into this one as Macedonian throws that in the pit lane. As who else is out there on track? Let's just see. It is Chasey Dane, of course. And the thing that's going to hurt him there, Housey, that's his AI.
Yep, it is. Burning that rubber.
Absolutely there, mate.
Start tyre, so it's going to hurt a little bit.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, though. I mean, you know, if you're going to do and leave it to the last second, right, folks, make sure you've got enough time on the clock to get yourself around at least to that pit lane. So when that checkered flag falls and the AI takes over, you could have had, say, for example, as an example, tyre wear at the end of your flying lap, say 5%. After the AI's done its thing, you could start on those tyres, of course, because it is your starting set. And they could be at 13, 14, 15%. You just don't know. And, well, never, ever, ever put your faith in the AI. But yeah, there you go. Flip the beans on the soft. 3 on the softs, the rest on the medium. Very, very interesting. But there you go. Rip the beans. P1 tabbed P2, Chasey Dane. Of course, this is Q2. We have lost Brad Tate, Darkness Abyss, Mr. Fury Strat, Dino, and Tactical Genius. There you go. Johnny M4 scrapes in again. Is that his second Q3 in a row there, Housey? I'm not too sure. Pretty sure it might be, though.
Give me a second and I'll tell you what he qualified last week. Let me turn the Bible.
I was going to say, wait for the pages to turn and Xerxes is rolling in his grave.
Last week.
Oh, 11th. There you go. Best of the rest. Well, it was close. It was close.
Yeah, it was close. Only one in it.
That's it.
One between friends, nothing.
Absolutely, Housey. Absolutely. Well, this is the session, Housey. This is what we got to see. We love to see what the boys have got in the kitty, and well, there is nowhere to hide in a Q3 session, of course. Tends to usually happen there, folks, is the boys come out on track. They do a bit of a banker, a reasonably quick banker, and then they'll go in the garage, come out towards the end, and, well, whackety whack, whack, whack. These times will come in thick and fast. And, well, a great top 10 to... We've got some action in the pit lane. I see some, well, mechanics running out. That is a Texaco, and I reckon that might be tabbed. That'll have to be tabbed.
That'll be tabbed. Yeah, it is. First to blink, then. Guy that's chasing for the title at the moment.
Certainly is. Just 12 points behind Rip the Beans.
Well.
Yeah, absolutely there, Housey. And, well, this battle is going to go down to the wire. What's the matter there, Housey?
No, Beansy was just having a nice stamp of the right foot on the exit of turn 1 there. One way to put some heat into the tyres on the outlap, I guess, but... Got Milligains right behind him. Rest of the boys slowly filtering out of the box now. We've got 2-5 on an outlap. Macedonia on an outlap. L40 Bender on an outlap too. Smikinda, harass Chasey, Johnny M4, biding their time in the pit lane at the moment.
Absolutely there, mate. As well, as you notice there, folks at home, boys are not weaving. You do not need to, of course, at all. The soft compound is very easy to warm up, to get them ready for your hot flying qualifying lap. And, well, if you tend to start weaving early on, it just takes the tyre life out of those tyres.
Well,
and it is an absolute mammoth lap around here, of course, as you can see there for yourselves there, folks. It is a long circuit, yes, of course, 5.514 kilometres or 3.426 miles. And, well, yes, it does take a little bit of time, about a minute and a half to get around this one. And, well, Tabbed getting us underway here, Housey. You know what? We might go on board with the man who is chasing. Turn your audios up, folks.
Validated it.
Yeah, he just backed out of that one, Housey. And, well, there you go. Always the way. Always the way. We'll flick down to the next person. Who is that, Housey? Rip the Beans. Easy validated as well. Milligains, what's he doing out there? Yes, he's at the hairpin. He's got a green track map. So might as well stick with Millie, of course. Yes, he's going to get a great tow here, Housey. Look at this. Look at him hunt it. Look at him hunt it. Look at him hunt it. Tab gets out of the way. Beautiful job there from the Texaco boys. And, well, away goes Millie, of course. Yes, oh, he's done that corner absolutely stunningly. And, yes, you're going to see these purple sectors. He's the first one out there to set a lap. And he's just got to get through this triple right-hander, Housey. It is turn 16, 17, and 18 right now. And, well, I did say in Q1, the back end does get a little bit light there. depending on the line you choose to take, of course. And, well, these boys have definitely got their eye in by now. And Millie flirt with track limits. Keeps it within those white lines. He's about to cross the line now, Aussie. What's he got? What's he got? It's a 31.9. Puts himself on top of that timing tree for now.
That's it. Macedonian then next, followed by 2-5, two Cadbury's boys running nose to stern. Unfortunately, behind them, so Macedonia 32.4, 2-5 a 32.2, and I'll put Vendor a 32.8. Let me mute myself because that's my message work phone in the background.
Ab's backed out of this one as well there, Housey. Rip the beans. What's he doing? He's out on track. He's absolutely flying his Beansy. And where is Smakinda? He's furthest along, so we'll stay with Smakinda. Second sector, he's lit it up purple, Housey. And Ramsel's back. And yes, we missed you dramatically there, Ramsell, of course. And, well, welcome back, mate. Welcome back, Smakinda. He's got through turn 19, turn 20 now. And let's just see what he's got in the kitty here, Housey. What can he do? What can Smakinda do? It's a 32.2 P3. Tapped out on track. He has backed out of that one.
Beans.
We'll flick to Beansy. There he is.
Beans, yeah, it's Beans. Does Millie go? No, it can't be.
I'll tell you what, Beansy's taken that triple right-hander absolutely beautifully, Housey. And here he comes. That fuel light is screaming at him. I'm not too sure how much time is left. There's got to be easy another half a session left. But Beansy goes P1 with a 131.7. Yet to see a lap from Tabbed as he goes in the pit lane. Johnny M4 has invalidated this run, so we're going to stay with Harass in the second sector. Got that long run down to turn 12, of course. Arguably, well, not arguably, the heaviest braking point in this game. And, well, there you go. We've got Cobra. Oh, me too. Everyone's missing everybody, and it is fantastic. There's a lot of love here at Formula 4, even from the new blokes. And, well, it is great to see, of course. Here he comes, Mr. Harass, one of the flying Kiwis of the bunch. And, well, he made a Q3 for the first time in a long time, Aussie. And usually likes to start at the back, does this lad, and pick his way through, but not this one. He looks like he's on it, and let's just see what Harass can do. Turn 20 right about now. Here he comes. What's he got? It's a 31.6 P1 from Harass.
Smakinda gone again. Second lap for Smakinda. Moves himself into third to 31.821. Good lap for Smakinda though.
Yeah, Johnny M4 Beans have invalidated, of course. Johnny M4, there he is there. Old Footy Bender is in the garage. So Harass, going back to the garage now, Housey. There's going to be a bit of a quiet time out on track, of course, as the boys make their way back to the garage to get themselves ready for that final push.
Yeah, we tabbed. I think he's just on his out lap now, so we tabbed once we get going. I'll tell you what I did spot there. Miller Gaines was pushing on the second lap there after he set that initial 131.983, and coming into the third sector, he was over 3 tenths up, and then he pulled it out of it. Boxed it. So Miller Gaines has got more time in him. And 3 tenths, I mean, that's around Harass's time at the moment. So these boys definitely got more, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, mate. We haven't seen Tabbed as well. Of course, invalidated that first run. He's out there on an outlap, as you did touch on there, mate. Smakinda, what's he doing out there? He's going back to the... They're all going back to the garage. So we're going to stick with Tabbed. Tabbed to Miller Gaines, as you did touch on there, mate. The only two out on track on outlaps. The rest to be making their way back to the garage, if not already in there. And, well, Tabbed just making sure he's got to get this one done, of course. Has he changed the lid this week? No, he has not. He's kept the same lid. So I think he's found a favourite.
Well, it might be a perfect opportunity to try that audio lap again with Tabbed when he comes to start the lap, Mr. Skate.
I think so, mate. I think so. Might as well, folks. We'll get you to turn those audios up as soon as he gets to that finish line. Here we go. Well, there you go, Housey. What a lap from Tabbed. A 31.2, if you don't mind. Johnny M4 has invalidated. Old Footy Bender's out there on track. He's got a Capri in front of him, and that must be two. It certainly is. Old Footy Bender's maybe timed this to perfection. Not too sure what's happened with Milligains out there.
I'll tell you.
Tell
If
me,
you wanna
mate.
know.
Tell me.
He got too much on the power out of turn 11, down at the start of the back straight, spun it up, flicked him into the wall. That was good night, the Fox, for him.
Good
So,
night, the Fox. Absolutely there, mate. As 2-5 negotiating this very, very tricky Sector 3. Turn 16, turn 17, turn 18. And there you go, that triple right-hander. Some do come unstuck, of course. And, well, 2-5, oh, he's flirting with those limits, Housey. What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? It's a 31.8 P4 for now. Behind him is Old Footy Bender, and he is set a 132.5. He will go again. This will be his final push lap. Beansy, here he is now, the championship leader, the cat driver, the pot one. And let's just see what he's got. What's he got in the bag? Oh, it's P2, 31.3. He can go again. Is Tab pushing? Is Tab pushing? No, he's not. He's turned off his ERS. Johnny M4, this will be his final lap. And Chasey Dane out there on an out lap. He's doing it again, Housey. He's going to be the last one. He's going to be the last one.
Gonna have to be quick about this. Get to the line, should just make it. No time for any mistakes though.
What's Beansy doing? Beansy, is he still sending it? Beansy's still sending. Oh, he's got his line wrong. He's gone a little bit wide there, Housey. And he's got it. Oh, it's going to cost him a little bit of time. I think he's still going here, Housey. Beansy is not happy with that previous best time. As we'll flick down to who is that?
Oh, Beans is round.
Well, there you go. That's it.
Same
Done. That's it. Done.
Lost it.
Tabbed will take pole position unless it will take a mammoth lap from 2-5. No. 2-5 has slowed right up. Smakinda out there on track. Level pegging with his previous best there, Housey. Just in the second sector at the moment at the hairpin. And, well, there you go. Cobra saying the cat got scared. Yeah, he probably did. He probably did, mate. But there you go. Smakinda out on track. What else is happening out there? Chasey Dane entering the second sector. So it's really only Smakinda and Chasey Dane, really, to be fair, at the moment here, Housey. Oh, Smakinda! A massive tank slap, but he's still purple to second sector. He would have lost a few tenths there, Housey. But here he comes, of course. Smakinda looking to improve on his previous week's results, of course. Just hasn't hit his straps this season, but he's a good driver. And let's just see what he can do. Yes. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. He's lost it. Smakinda's done. Smakinda's done. And there you go. He's got no one behind him apart from his teammate in Chasey Dane, who will be the last one to take the checker flag here, Housey. Let's just see what Chasey can do. Is he going to pull himself out of the, well, out or up on this running order, of course. At the moment, sitting P9, yet to set a time. And, well, loves the airtime. He's got it now. He's the last man out there to set a valid time. What's he got in the bag? What's he got? Oh, he wanted to do better.
Ruining his session.
There you go. P9. P9.
4 driver though, let's not forget. So great job from Chasey once again. And that is our Q3 session done, ladies and gentlemen. Tab will start from pole position. Rip the Beans will start from P2 and Harass from P3. It's going to be a cracking race.
I think so, mate. It should be. It should be.
That top 6 really
that cat
got a bit pace here.
Cobra is the championship leader.
Yes, it is indeed. 12 points in the lead over the Texaco in front of him on this grid.
Alpha
Different
cat.
strategies though, remember. Good. To finish up then. Here we go. Tab then, taking pole position for Team Texaco. Beans will start P2, Harass from P3, 2-5 from P4, Smakinda goes from 5th. Milliganes will go from 6th. Macedonia in 7th. I'll put you Bender in 8th. Chasey Dane in 9th. And Johnny M4 from 10th. Obviously, we need to remember that Chasey Dane, Harass, and Beans will be starting on the soft tyre. So Beans from 2nd on soft, Harass from 3rd on the soft, and Chasey from 9th will be going from the soft. So Beans and Harass will be looking to get this one off the lights and make some ground on Tab in the first stint of the race. She's definitely less chirpy, isn't she? She's definitely a bit more overcast, as Macedonian told us earlier. But she is dry. That's all that matters. The boys then just be sorting out their strategies, pit windows, compounds of the tyres, fuel level, get them onto the grid for the formation lap. We're going to have 25 seconds, so I'll tell you what, let me run in pots for you. So it's pot 1. This has been the same for the last 6 weeks. Beans from Tab from Macedonia, Kinder from Harass. Pot 2, 2-5's first. Up into 2nd this week is Tactical. Down into 3rd is Crazy Kiwi. Yeah. 4th, Tactical. 5th is Milliganes. Pot 3 then. 7 weeks at the top for Blue Dog. Darkness is up into P2. Tie Start down into P3. Old Spotty Bender in 4th. Dino in 5th. Pot 4. Been the same for the last 4 weeks. Chasey Dane leads the way from Brad Tay, from Johnny M4, from Bopton. Toddy is 5th. However, Toddy has now been replaced by Tyler, who will mention that in a minute then. So let's go around with these boys on their outlap. We'll go through running order. Tab then away from P1 on the medium tyre. We've got Rip the Beans starting P2 on the soft. Harass will go from 3rd, also on the soft. Watch for those two off the start. 2-5. He's starting in 4th today on the medium. Smakinda also on the medium from 5th. Milliganes goes from 6th place. He'll start on the medium. Macedonia starts from 7th. He'll also go on the medium. Old Putty Bender from 8th place on the medium. Then we've got Chasey Dane on the soft. Johnny M4 rounding out the top 10 on the medium. Then we've got the first choice or free choice tyre runners in Brad Tate in 11th. He's decided to go with the medium. Darkness Abyss then, he's also opted the same way in 12th, as has Fury and Dino. Fury starting 13th, Dino starting 14th. We've then got Tactical Genius starting on the soft from 15th, so he's going to be looking to make places quick in the first stint of the race. Blue Dog will go from 16th on the medium, and we've got Ty Star also going with that soft from 17th on the grid. Bopton in 18th, Crazy Kiwi in 19th, and I thought we were supposed to have Tyler in here to make the grid of 20, but not sure what's happened to him. So we have got only the 19 drivers. Maybe Skate's got something in the background when he gets back about Tyler, but looks like it's 19 for us here today.
Wow, what a shame. Is Sandeezy still in the chat? I can give him an invite if he wants. Is he still in the chat?
Haven't seen Easy for a while.
No, yes he is. Sandeezy, if you want, I can quickly send you an invite, mate, and you can take the grid at the back if you like. Tyler Gaming is not going to make it. So I'll just invite you right now. If you make it, Sandeezy, you make it. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. There you are. Invite for you. Everyone gets two. There we go. And let's get ready to get this one on the way, Housey. Here we go, folks.
28 laps to come. Sandeezy has joined.
Oh, he was waiting. He was waiting. He was waiting. And Deezy is in. He's in. He's in.
Can he get to take the start?
Oh, here we go, Housey. Here we go. As we wait for the boys to
pop up. I'm just waiting for this extra car just to spring in. I'm not sure if he's going to make it.
Is he going to make it?
Off the line.
Oh, here we go. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we go here at the Circuit of America. Absolutely stunning start there from Tab. Have a look at this, Housey. Oh, we've got an Old Spice taking a move into turn one, and they made it stick. So far, so good. Everyone around turn one unscathed, Housey. Very, very good start.
I think so, yeah. Tie Star's dropping, so Tie Star might have an issue. I'll get back to you later with that one.
Absolutely, he's got an issue. He's at the very back of the grid. I'm not too sure if Send. What's the formation? No, there you go. Oh, well, we tried. He's in there anyway, it does not matter. Only just seen the message from Tyler Gaming. But nevertheless there, Housey, look at this. Tab'd already put half a second on Rip the Beans here, mate. Rip the Beans on the soft, of course. And let's just see how these boys fare. Harass doing a stellar job, and so is 2-5, of course. Now, these medium runners, the soft runners are going to do their best to either catch the mediums or put some space in between them and the medium runners, because the soft tire will drop off, of course. It's a comfortable one-stop around here, folks. Absolute comfortable one-stop. It is a soft medium or a medium soft. And, well, you can see what's happening out there on track. As we'll have a look at Macedonian. He's shaping up with Smakinda here, mate. And, well, there you go. He's got his line a little bit wrong. He's very wide. He's Macedonian. He's just trying to be a bit of a nuisance there for Mr. Smakinda, who's got his measure at the moment. Millie, there he is there. Oh, who's he got for company? Old Footy Bender. There he is there. P8 as well there, Housey. Tracy Dane, as you were, and Darkness Abyss rounds out our top 10.
Yep, so biggest movers on that lap, opening lap. Crazy Kiwi up 4, Dino up 3, Tactical Genius up 3. Biggest loser was actually Brad Tay, down 6 positions into 17th place.
But funny enough, he found his compatriot there in Blue Dog.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
We'll move back up. Tactical Genius and Dino 420 fam. There they are there, the two Old Spice boys. Tactical looks like he is rapid at this part of the Grand Prix. And he's doing his best to try to get by his teammate. I wonder if his teammate's going to go, you know what, Tactical, you're quicker at the moment. Just go, son, just go. And, well, here he goes. Oh, Tactical later on the brakes. And that's the closing speed, the soft versus the medium. He's focused on his exit. Dino runs a little bit wide. And Tactical should get this job done. Great move.
Blue Dog shaping up a move on Crazy Kiwi further back.
He
run on him through
certainly is, mate. He certainly is.
Hasn't got it. Obviously, DRS still not active yet. Just got to try and stay there. Darticle? What the hell? I'm mixing Darkness and Tactical together. Darticle, Darkness said, make that position back from Tactical.
He certainly did. He certainly did. And these, I was going to expect these soft runners to make more of a dent on these medium runners. They're just not doing it at the moment here, Housey. Track position is absolutely everything. And Wab Stappen asking if this is... Web Stappen asking if this is a 1 or a 2 stop. It is a comfortable 1 stop there, Webby boy. As Tracy Dane, as you were, stays P9. Started P9, stays P9. I tell you what, let's have a look at that start, Housey.
Yeah, mainly pretty good start. It was pretty clean.
Absolutely stunning. And we've got that Old Spice. There you go. He's trying to make a move. Sends it up the inside. But they all get through unscathed. I think Ty-Star, a little bit of a tail slap. A tank slapper there. There he is there. And he gets out of the way. And that put him right at the back of the grid. Back to live screens now, Housey.
Yep, so closest battle on track at the moment. Yuri. Oh, there's a crash. Sorry. Dino,
Johnny and 4. Oh. Well, they're both still going. But they've both got...
damage.
Yeah, I think they've both got wing damage. Johnny and 4 missing a right-hand side end plate. And, well, Dino's got no visible damage.
Beans has gone for the lead. Sorry, cut you off. Beans has just got the lead. Down into turn 12. So Tab dropping to second. Now Beans has got to get his head down here with those soft tyres on. So they just took a lap or so to warm up properly and get in the window, I think, those softs, but looks like they're there on Beans' car now. He's managed to pull nearly half a second in a few corners.
Oh, you'd expect that with the soft runner, of course, but Tab, very, very wide. Very, very wide in 19. Tab's just got to know his race. He's got to really know his race. And I'll tell you what here, Housey, Just got to stay in touching distance with Beans. That's all he needs to do. He's on the longer tyre. The undercut around here is huge. And if Better Cat wins, I'm promoting to Alpha Cat. Okay. Whatever floats your boat there, Cobra. And, well, promote him to Alpha Cat if you like, of course. As we've got some boys in the pit lane, of course. That is Tactical, putting on a new front wing. Johnny and 4 has just done the same thing. And we'll move back up to Old Footy Bender. Because he's
carried on then.
well, Old Footy Bender here is all over Macedonian. Macedonian is all over Milliganes. And I'll tell you what, there is no respite here, mate, because Tracy Dane is starting to creep up on this battle here, Housey, as Darkness Abyss is doing the same thing to Chasey. So there is a bit of a DRS train here at Coda, of course, but the boys are doing their best to creep out of it. As, well, there you go. This is the battle where it's at. That is what Chasey's looking at. He's looking at Old Footy Bender, and Old Footy Bender shaping up Macedonian. Macedonian weaving a little bit here, Housey. Look at the slipstream that Old Boy's got, and yes, gets it by Macedonian for P7.
Breezes past him there. Looking further down the grid, Brad Tay and Ty Star pretty close to the back of Crazy Kiwi. Can't do it this lap though. Want to keep an eye on perhaps down there at battle over 13th. Between those three, Ty Star got the soft tyres on, so I'd expect him to move past Brad Tay and Kiwi. Needs to get the job done quickly though to use those softs.
Well, he put his head down after that. Well, a little bit of an error at the start there, Housey. He was dead last after a few laps, after a couple of corners, to be honest with you. And, well, he's fought his way back up to 15th very, very nicely indeed. Chasey Dane, Darkness Abyss, battle resumed. Look at this gap. There's only 0.4 of a second between them. Same with, Chasey and Macedonian. This is the battle as we'll flick back up to the top and pay a bit of homage to the leaders as Tabbed is still hanging on to that DRS of Rip the Beans. Rip the Beans is going to be sending it, trying to burn that soft compound, of course. They're good for about... Oh, we've lost Dino! We've lost Dino!
Dino's gone.
Is that a safety car? That's a safety car! It's a safety car! And there's Dino done! And there you go, that triple right-hander, Housey, getting people out of whack. And I'll tell you what, it is a no-man's land pit stop. It is a no-man's land pit stop. The medium runners, you'd stay out, of course, and the softs, they're good for 12, 13 laps around here, Housey. And, well, you're in no-man's land. Stay out. I mean, you wouldn't dare pit unless you change your strategy to a two-stop and banking on a safety car towards the end. But this plays, I believe this plays into the medium runner's hands here, mate.
Well, yeah, just extend... Yeah. Stop, can't
absolutely.
Interesting to see what some of the lads do. Obviously good for the race in terms of a bunch of these boys back up again. Gives a chance for Johnny and 4 Tactical. Bopton to close back up. Bopton actually had a spin on that last lap, or at least had an issue. There's the yellow flag at the end of Sector 2. So Bopton will be thankful for this safety car at least.
Well, I dare, yeah.
What happened to Blue Dog? What happened to Blue Dog? He was up in like 12th a minute ago. He's down in 15th now, so Blue Dog must have made a mistake somewhere. Unless he got tangled up with Dino. Not sure. Not quite sure. Possibility, but he's definitely dropped places. So we have got some action in the pits then.
Yeah,
Beans is in.
Chasey's in. Kiwi's in. McKinder's in.
Racing.
Have a look at this. So a lot of boys changing the way they're thinking here. Oh, Brad Tay cops the 5 second. Speeding in the pit lane there, Housey. As, well, Rip the Beans took the opportunity to get rid of that soft compound. That's going to hurt him, mate. These mediums aren't going to make it to the end. They're not going to do 22 laps around here. And Beansy will need to pit again, even though there is still safety car laps. They're not going to make it here, folks. Beansy will be doing a two-stopper, of course. And I think that safety car has absolutely crucified the soft runners here, mate.
Crazy Kiwi putting on the hards then, so a man after my own heart.
Of course,
13th.
You've been a massive advocate for the hard compound, of course. And, well, I mean, Crazy Kiwi pulling at your heartstrings there, Housey. As, well, there you go. Look at the top 7. Yet to stop, all on the medium. That is the way to go. And, Housey. This one will settle down again as the back runners. Johnny and 4 is, well, they're slowly catching the safety car. I dare say the safety car will go around again one more time, and we'll get this one back underway, Housey.
Yep, so let's look at position change whilst we've got a little break then. So tabbed where he is, where he started, 2-5, up 2 places in P2. Miller Gaines up 3 places into P3. Old Footy Bender up 4 places into P4. Macedonian, he's up 2 and into P5. Teammate of Darkness then up 6 spots. Darkness into P6. Then we've got Fury Strat, last week's winner. He's up 6 spots into P7. Rip the Beans down 6 spots in P8. Harass down 6 spots in P9. Spakinder dropping 5 positions into P10. Chasey Dane then dropped 2 positions. He's in 11th. Tactical up 3 spots to make it 3 old spices in a row there.
Yes.
12th place was Tactical. Crazy Kiwi then along next in 13th. He's just
throwing in the
coming
pit lane.
pit. So I tell you what, he's done.
He's doing the 2 compound trick. He's doing the 2 compound trick.
The 2 compound trick. But it doesn't really work.
Look, they're a mile away. They're going to be very slow towards the end of their stint. As the car gets lighter, it is a lot more beneficial, of course, but it's too early, mate. It's too early. It's a no man's land safety car, to be fair. And, well, there you go. There you go. The only one with the penalty is Brad Tay with the 5-second
he's just serving it now. He's just serving it. He's a smart move. He's just made a smart move and come in. Got rid of that penalty. So, smart move from Brad Tate.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Top whatever was the same. Top 12 was the same then. Now then, let's continue on what we was doing. 13th, Ty-Star up 4 spots. Blue Dog now up 2 spots in 14th. Johnny M4 down 5 in 15th. Crazy Kiwi up 3 in 16th. Bopton up 1 in 17th. And Brad Tay down 7 in 18th. One retirement from this race being Dino, causing this safety car.
There you go. There you go. Well, this will be the last lap under safety car, as the boys know this. Look at them all starting to put some heat into that rubber. And, well, there you go, Housey, getting them underway. As we'll stick with 2-5, of course. Don't like to give the leader, well, anyone an idea on when the leader is going to go, of course.
Wait for the message yet, because anything can happen. You never know. It shouldn't go again, but we've seen stranger things. There's the message. Safety car in this lap, so Tabbed will take over the pace of this. Packed nicely bunched up anyway, to be fair. We're not waiting for anybody, so...
As they all sort themselves out here, Housey, and Tabbed really backing them up, of course, letting the safety car disappear. You can't pass that safety car until you've gone past that, well, the start-finish line here at this track. And, well, there you go. There you go. Tabbed knows this. 2-5, they all know this. And Tabbed is backing 2-5 up very, very nicely. As Bert enters the pit lane, and Tabbed's getting ready to go. And I think he's gone. I think he's gone. He has gone. Oh, it was a bit of an adventurous restart there from the young fella. But I tell you what there, Housey, 2-5 wasn't caught napping. He was a little bit, but 0.6 of a second. As we'll flick back down towards the back of the pack. And what is happening down there? Ty-Star looking to make a move on Tactical. Tactical getting by Ty-Star. Have a look at this, Housey. Turn 1, eat your heart out. And there you go. Blue Dog up into 14th. We've lost Miller Gaines. Oh, no!
Big crash, big crash.
That was Old Footy Bender as well. Old Footy Bender. What has happened there? We've lost Miller Gaines. That's got to be... What is going on here? That has to be another... Is that a... No, we're still under green. We are still under green. Still under green.
A lot of cars damage there, I think.
Absolutely. As we did touch on before, though, Housey, look at the Capri boys. 2, 3, and 4. Wow-wee, what a stellar job these boys are doing. As Tabbed, well, Tabbed is pushing like crazy. 2-5 is doing his best to hang on to this DRS, of course. The glorious 1 second there, Housey. There is no DRS for the first 2 and a bit laps, or 3 laps, we'll call it, after going green from any safety car restart, whether it be VSC or full SC. Chasey Dane all over the back of Tactical Genius, and have a look at Ty-Star. Ty-Star has woken up on this medium, Housey. He's all the way up in the 10th.
Yeah, Johnny M4, I'm watching Spakinder and Johnny M4, both the guys on the softs, the only guys out there on the softs, to see what they can do. Spakinder's had a good restart, to be fair, up from 10th to 7th at the moment. Johnny M4 there in 12th, close behind Blue Dog. I expect him to make a move pretty sharpish. Spakinder gets a penalty then.
Well, interesting to note, though, not even 2 laps under green, and Tabbed has already broken that DRS. Not too sure if 2.5 made a mistake or Tabs is just absolutely on it at the moment. 1.4 seconds ahead of 2.5 has ripped the beans. Got by Darkness Abyss there, Housey. Into turn 1, under braking, and puts himself up in a 4th position.
Johnny M4 also passing Blue Dog then up into turn 1. So Johnny M4 up to 11th, Blue Dog down to 12.
Yes, there they are. They're going through the S section, and not much place to pass through there. Bopton up into 14th place as we're seeing old Footy Bender going into the pit lane with Harass. Of course, the 2 teammates.
Oh, we got another big crash.
McKinnon out. Johnny M4's out. There you go. And what has happened here? That is a safety car.
Another massive crash. Yeah, towards the end of the S's there. What's that, turn 8?
There's no one near him to see what happened there too, Housey. So
M4's out as well.
Yeah.
We lost McKinder and M4 there. I did, to be fair, I was flicking down the timing tree and just see a plethora of carbon fibre flying around. So again, I'm sure there's probably more with damage out here.
Well, I mean, there you go, Housey. I mean, old Footy Bender's put on the hard compound, of course. These mediums are all on 8-lap olds, so interesting. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what these boys do, of course, regarding their pit stop strategy. But still, mate, still no man's land. I mean, they can come in and put the hard compound, and the hard compound's just rubbish. It's a rubbish tyre. And there you go. Tabbed in the pit lane. Tabbed in the pit lane. Is 2.5 following? He certainly is. Masso in. Darkness in. What's Beansy staying out? Beansy is staying out, of course.
So stays out, I think.
A lot of action in the pit lane here, Housey, as the boys are trying to make the most of the opportunity. Tystar up in a 3rd place.
Oh, he's got a drive through though, Tystar.
Speeding under safety car. There you go. Whack. There you go, Tystar. Didn't adhere to his delta, and he's going to pay the price. And he cannot serve it under full course yellow. The track needs to be green, of course. Crazy Kiwi up into P4. Bopton up into P5. Brad Tate P6. Tabbed on that fresh rubber P7. Excuse me. 2.5 P8. Macedonian P9. Darkness Abyss P10. Chasey Dane P11. Mr. Fury Strat P12. Blue Dog, there he is there, P13. Harass P14. And old Footy Bender doing the tyre compound thing. Throwing that one in the pit lane. Going to change his boots and get that one all sorted out. So there you go, Housey.
Yeah, really hurt actually. Harassed and old Footy Bender. They were still under delta that whole lap. So the creep round quite a far away back from the safety car.
They are absolutely old Footy Benders. Well, what is he? Half a lap behind. Yeah, plenty of time to catch them, of course. I dare say, well, I mean, old Footy Bender might have to get his skates on a little bit here, Housey, and to catch the back of this pack. But well, there you go. Same with Harass, of course. But if anyone can do it, it's those two, of course. Yes, well, Harass definitely will. Whether old Footy Bender, well, it should go around one more time, I would dare say here, Housey.
Yeah, should do.
But we have been.
As long as he doesn't try the pit stop again.
We have been surprised before.
Whew, gee whiz, wow. So, hang on a minute, what's going on with those? So, drive-throughs, Tactical and Tystar, both with drive-throughs here. So that's big news at the front of the grid. Tactical in 2nd, Tystar in 3rd, both with drive-throughs. They're going to have to serve once this safety car comes in.
That's going to throw them right at the back, and that's absolutely crucified their race, to be fair. Barring another safety car could save them all. Who is that?
Why is Brad Tate going? They're in the pits. Who's in the pits?
Why was Bopton mega wide? He was mega wide coming out of turn 20. And, well, anyway.
Brad Tate deciding to stop. So what's Brad Tate doing here? Brad Tate putting on the softs. Let's see.
Well, there's no way.
Actually, I'll give you a rundown, actually. I'll give you a rundown. Hang on a minute. Rip the Beans started on softs. Now he's got the mediums. Tactical started on softs and now on mediums. Tystar on the soft. Started on softs on mediums. Crazy Kiwi's done medium, hard, medium. Bopton, medium, soft, medium. Tabbed, medium, soft. 2.5 medium, soft. Macedonia, medium, soft. Darkness, medium, soft. Chasey Dane, soft, medium, medium. Fury doing a medium, soft. Blue Dog, medium, medium, soft. harassed, soft, medium, medium. Brad Tay now done medium, soft, medium, soft. Old Footy Bender with a medium, hard, medium. I'm just trying to work out what Brad Tay was doing there.
I don't,
He's done medium, soft, medium, soft.
I don't know, mate. I don't know, but this safety car will go in, and those anyone on the soft compound at the moment, I mean, they're probably banking on another safety car. They're going to be dead if this is under green all the way. Ouch, ouch, ouch. As we welcome Total Peace is in the chat. Safety car. Absolutely there, Peace. And, well, Rip the Beans, your Aussie teammate. He's leading this
Your
one.
vegetable friend.
Yeah, your vegetable friend. Of course, Peas and Beans, both leading the championships, of course. And, well, there you go. Beansy in front. Tactical right up his clacker, of course. It's going to be a restart here, Housey. And, well, Tactical will, and, of course, TyStar will need to box under green, of course. They've both got drive-throughs. Let's not forget that. So, well, let's
just... Will they do that now, or will they go an extra lap? That's the question.
Either way, they're both at the... Either way, they're both at the back.
Yeah.
There's no...
If they go in here...
There's no saving grace.
If they go in...
There's no saving grace.
Here, it gives Rip the Beans gets a good jump here because
he does.
Crazy Kiwi won't be able to pass TyStar until TyStar's got in the pit lane. So if they do decide to do it now, Beans is going to have a massive gap to Kiwi. I think they'll go a lap, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I would go a lap, to be fair.
Personally,
either way.
No, I'll do it now.
Nah, it's crazy. I mean, crazy. There's no benefit of doing it now or doing it in 3 laps' time. Either way, you'll be dead last. That's the harsh part about it. But there we go. Rip the Beans. Is he holding? He's holding. He's holding. And he's gone. And Tactical Genius done a stellar job. Look at this. Look at this. And TyStar as well. He's there and thereabouts. What's going on towards the back? Old Footy Bender got by, Brad Tay. And we're seeing the Capri boys, 2-5 and Macedonian and Darkness Abyss all go through Bopton. And Bopton has gone from 6th to 9th in a corner.
Him as well. Fury right behind him as well. Bopton really struggling for grip. Looks like he's got wing damage from his... He doesn't have wing damage, but... Oh, he's going to go round here. Bopton. It's contact with Fury. That might take a few people behind him. He definitely bounced off a few drivers there. So Bopton down to last position. He's got end plate damage. Not gone well for Bopton. Macedonia gets past Crazy Kiwi.
Absolutely, and Tab got by Macedonian while you were talking away there, Housey. As Xerxes has joined the chat, Black Moon would be loving the Cadbury train. He absolutely would there, Xerx. And of course, yes, on that famous GIF. But 2-5 is looking at Kiwi here, Housey. Look at him. He's trying to make the most of this soft compound. Kiwi on 4-lap old softs says, what's going on with TyStar? He's just lost a couple of positions. Macedonian has just got through him. Tab's got through him. And look what's happening behind him. Have a look at Crazy Kiwi, 2-5. And Darkness Abyss is waiting to pick up these pieces. 2-5 is biding his time here, Housey. Is he going to send it? No, he's not. He thought better of it. I'll tell you what, any contact around here is treacherous. Of course, a high-speed track as Milligains has left the session, of course. And, well, it's all about the drive. Here comes 2-5. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? He should get it done under braking. He should get it done under braking, and yes, he does. Oh, Kiwi's not done yet. Kiwi's not done yet. He's run wide a little bit, and that is Candy from a baby. 2-5 up into P5, and Darkness follows him through. And there you go. That is the benefit of having teammates all around you. As Tabbed, look at Tabbed. He's on the hunt. He's right up the backside of Rip the Beans here, and TyStar gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there, Housey.
Yeah, not good for TyStar then, because did he serve that drive through yet? I know Tactical came in and served that. But he's still got a drive through to do as well, and he's getting absolutely rinsed by the Cadbury's boys here. TyStar, he's just lost 2 spaces. Darkness and 2-5. Swapping places, but also getting past. We've lost Harass.
We've lost Harass, but have a look at this. Have a look at this. A full course yellow. Tab's got it. Tab's got it. Tab's got it. Tab snuck it just before the full course yellow. And there you go. Tab will take the lead of this Grand Prix. And I think we'll have another look at that one, Housey. And look at this, look at this, look at this. They're side by side. Down the back straight. Yellow flag, sector 2. And Tab's just got the lead. Full course yellow. He's done that by the skin of his teeth there, Housey.
Yeah, it's questionable with the yellow flag, but Cody's no best.
Cody's no best.
Well, yeah. think that was under yellow flag personally.
There you go, tabbed in, tabbed in.
Yep. So Harass losing it out of turn 11. So that seems to be a spot, actually. We've seen a few people lose it out of turn 11, getting on the power then for that back straight. A lot of others following tabbed in as well. Then 2-5 Darkness, Fury, Blue Dog, Bradtay, Tactical. Man, my head's gonna be.
Well, I'll tell you what though, Housey, even though there's been 2 safety cars, tell you it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt Rip the Beans. It's going to hurt Crazy Kiwi, and it's going to hurt TieStar, especially towards the end of their stint. They are asking a lot from that medium compound.
Oh, Bopton gets the drive through, speed under the safety car. So already last is Bopton. That's gonna hurt him. TieStar still got that drive through to do as well. As far as I'm aware, I didn't see him do it yet. He'd have had to do it on this lap, obviously, but can't do it now because the safety car's back out. The current fastest lap then, tabbed 1:35.377. A look at position changes and things, we might as well, seeing as we've got time. Halfway through then, lap 14 of 28 here, position changes. Rip the Beans up 1, Macedonian up 5, TieStar up 14, but does have that drive-through penalty to take, and he also definitely has at least 3 seconds worth of penalties to his name after that. Crazy Kiwi then up 15 spots, good job from Kiwi so far. Chasey Dane then, the Patty up 4 spots. Old Footy Bender up 2, Tab drops 6 at the moment, 2-5 down 4. Darkness up 3, Fury up 3, Blue Dog up 5, Bradtay down 1, those cats all together then, 10th, 11th and 12th. Tactical up 2, and 13th, and Bopton up 4. Obviously Bopton got a drive through to serve once we get going again. We've lost Harass, McKinder, Johnny on 4, Milligains and Dino from this one. 14 runners left then.
We certainly have, and well, Ramsell's joined the chat. Has Peens pit? Yes, he has. But he's going to be asking a lot of that medium compound. He didn't pit under that last safety car, of course. And he's asking another 14 laps on top of them. So, well, he's asking 21 laps on the medium compound. They are going to be for ride come towards the end of this. I think instead of Beans should have cut his losses there, Housey, quite possibly. And got rid of that set of rubber. Maybe they could work, but I don't think so. You've got some boys, quicker guys behind. Well, not quicker guys, but some quick guys behind on some fresh rubber. And we all know what fresh rubber does. It is just a beautiful thing. As we are under safety car conditions here, lap 15 of 28. And I'll have to start thinking about driver of the day very shortly here, Housey.
Well, if we get some green flag running, we might actually be able to racing to vote on. But very broken this race in terms of like getting the flow together. Just about get a flow together, and an unfortunate incident causing the VSCs or safety cars. Pit stops then. We might as well have a look, seeing as we've got time. 1 stop then for the top 3. Then we've got Crazy Kiwi, Chasey Dane, Old Footy Bender, Tabbed, 2-5 Darkness, Fury, all with 2 stops. And then we've got Blue Dog, Bopton with 3 stops, Tactical Genius with 3 stops, and Bradtay leading the most pit stops at the moment with 5. And we're already halfway. Just over. That's the current situation, ladies and gentlemen.
The safety car will be in this lap, Housey. Yeah. It guaranteed will be in this lap, and we'll get this one back under green for you folks at home.
So what have we got? We've still got all 4 cats in this race. We've got 3 Cadbury's drivers. We've got 1, 2, 3 Texacos. 1, 2, 2 Roppens, and how many Old Spices? We've got 2 Old Spices. So cat, as you touched on earlier, once again, I mean the drivers might be 1st, 10th, 11th and 13th, but they're all still there. Obviously we award points all the way down to last place. All you got to do is finish.
Absolutely here, Housey. As we get ourselves ready to go green, of course, yes, the safety car will be in this lap as we welcome Pillars to the stream. How are you, Pillars? I hope you're well there, my friend. And, well, we've got a sprint here towards the end, 13 laps. And, well, we're in for a ring-a-ding-ding as we'll stay with, well, Beansy. I think Beansy's been caught here. Macedonian's right on him. Oh, no, Beansy, no, Beansy, no, Beansy, no. What's he doing there?
Oh,
Highstar's been disqualified.
Yeah.
He didn't serve his drive-through for 3 laps to go on green. And that's his own fault as Macedonian gets the job done on Rip the Beans. What a move.
Here we go.
And Macedonian takes the lead of this Grand Prix. And, well, Rip the Beans, he's going to have to tuck in as Tabbed has got by. Who's he got by? He's got by 2.5. Has he got by 2.5?
He's looking. No, he was there anyway. He's looking at the back of Old Footy Bender, Chasey, and Kiwi.
Tell you what, though, here, Howsy. Let's just see if he can
gone.
make light work of this because, well, Rip the Beans on 9 lap old mediums. Old Footy Bender going. Well, there you go. Oh! Jesus, that was close. And Tab taking a massive risk there, Howsy. As Old Footy Bender took the right line, Tab went to go on the inside, and that, well, the pizza slice closed right up. And Tab's very lucky to keep his front wing there, Howsy, as he's closed right back in again. And Chasey Dane and Old Footy Bender, nose to stern, putting pressure on Crazy Kiwi here, as Tystar has left the session. What's going on with Fury there, mate?
Fury having a ding-dong through this start of Sector 3. Fury trying to make the move. Darkness saying, no, son, not here, not now. So those two still battling it out. Tactical Genius, obviously on those softs in P11. Trying to come through as well. He's got Blue Dog next up. Fury Darkness still close. Tab then up the inside of Footy Bender into the final turn, turn 20. 2.5 getting a warning.
And he's going to get the job done on Chasey Dane here too, Howsy. Have a look at this. Chasey Dane.
Following him through.
Absolutely. Have a look at this. Old Footy Bender. Is he going to get the job done? Is he going to get the job done? They're side by side through one. Oh, Chasey Dane just does enough. And have a look at 2.5. 2.5 sees what he's got for company. Old Footy Bender, Chasey Dane through the essence. There's only one line through there. And old boy mucked it right up. Look at that. He's tried to chase it. He's tried to chase it, Howsy, and that's what we touched on early doors. And that is not good. Old Footy Bender down into 7th. And, well, there you go. Nearly is not. So there you go. All good. And Old Footy Bender down into 7th. And Tabbed is all over the back of Kiwi. He'll go. Oh, Tabbed. Oh, he's touched. They touched. And Tabbed left to gather that car. He's got a DRS zone. And it's going to help him out a little bit. But I'll tell you what. This young fella's just got to cool his jets. He's got the fresh rubber. He's got the speed.
Fury.
He's just got to get this one done.
Fury getting a move done on Darkness then. Down into turn 12. Up the inside. Oh, Tactical Genius looking for, while the door was open to get himself in there.
Oh, look at this. We've got a great view here from Darkness and Business PIV. And oh, they've touched a little bit. Tactical and Fury, a bit of a wheel bang. And Tactical gets that job done on Mr. Fury Strat. And Mr. Fury Strat down into 9th. Yes, Tabbed and Kiwi side by side. Oh, well, that's risky. Oh,
come on, Tabbed, get out of that, son.
Oh, Tabbed and Crazy Kiwi side by side. Kiwi not given an inch. And Tabbed's got the job done. He has got the job done up into 3rd place, and it's just him and his champion. It's just him and his championship rival to deal with. As Kiwi's gone deep on the brakes. Kiwi has gone deep on the brakes. Tab gets that job done again. And yes, Tab comfortably into 3rd place. And now he can set his sights on Mr. Rip the Beans. Of course, look at Tab's speed. Look at his speed. He's absolutely flying through there. And 2.5's got Chasey Dane. Look at the train behind 2.5. Have a look at that. 2.5's got Crazy Kiwi and Tabbed in front of him. And, well, 2.5, he's going to benefit from this fresh rubber. I dare say he's just got to focus on his exit here, Howsy. Coming out of turn 11, and this is what it's all about. There is a DRS zone. Is it enabled? Is it enabled? It certainly is enabled. And here comes 2.5. He should be able to get this job done. Fresher rubber, later on the brakes, but Kiwi's got some, great straight line speed.
DRS as well off the back of Tab, so just saved him maybe this lap. Tactical really pushing as well on those soft tyres up into P7. He's got his teammate of Chasey Dane in front of him now, so will Chasey step aside? I feel he might, knowing Chasey, not one to fight a battle that's not his.
Well, not any man. And his teammate, of course. And, well, Chasey doing his thing. But Tactical is all over him like a rash here, Howsy. And I dare say you're going to see a change of position. If not, team orders come into effect here, mate. Because Chasey... Oh, no!
no, that's not what you want.
That's not what you want. As Chasey was getting ready to let him by, Tactical just went whack, and there you go.
Bender a run on Tactical then. Is he going to send it up the inside?
Oh,
Tactical
is he?
should have great exit on those soft.
On the soft compound.
No. Should have a better exit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't
Tactical.
do it then.
Tactical should get that job done. As Rip the Beans on 12 lap old mediums, I think he's nursing these bad boys here, Housey, because Tab, that was 3.5 seconds a lap ago. It is now down to 2.5 seconds, and you're absolutely spot on there, Peas. Masso's softs are going to die very soon. They're good for 12 or 13 laps around here, mate. But as the fuel wears down, you can stretch them out a little bit more. Excuse me. But yes, you are spot on there, mate. They are 8 lap olds with 9 laps remaining. There is no way he's going to get them through the end. And there you go. Have a look at this battle. Tactical, Chasey, Crazy Kiwi. Tactical, and there you go on the inside. And it is job done. Job done from Tactical.
2 moves. Yeah, up from 7th to 5th then. Good job. Chasey Days run wide there. He's going to drop positions. He's now in a fight with Fury over 7th. It's going to be a little bit of Robbins racing, Harry. Going on between them. Old footy bender. Got a good view of this one. Fury then up.
Oh, there's
darkness popping his nose in.
There is some questionable. There's some questionable lines going through turn 12 and 13 there, but there you go. Old footy bender lost out with a time penalty yet again, and Darkness Abyss follows him through. Well, he follows him through, and Blue Dog. Well, there you go. Who is that? Chasey in at the pit lane.
He had 8 laps on his mediums. He's gonna box. Probably, I would imagine, put on the softs. Go to the end. Check back with that in a minute. A lot of penalties at the moment. Then let's have a quick look. 2.5 with 3 seconds. Crazy Kiwi 3 seconds. Footy Bender with 6. Darkness with 3. Bad Tay with 3. Current state of play. Just settling down a little bit now. Macedonia's gap has dropped. So is that an early sign here?
Absolutely an early sign. But let's not forget, the medium right now is about 13 laps old from Rip the Beans. They are a lot better than 9 lap old softs at the moment, and Beansy should really reel him in. But hang on a minute, Housey. Look at the gap between Tabbed and, well, it was Beans. It is 1.6 seconds now. He's dropping a second a lap on him, is what Tabbed is doing, and, well, it's just only a matter of time now, Housey.
He's out. End of the S's.
Another one. Another one to his name, and well, I might have to have a bit of a chat with the young Bob Tooney.
Luckily, we've got no safety car. The yellow flag.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time now. So yeah, that is 7. 7 for the season for Bopton as well.
Yep.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so we've lost Bopton 2.
He's DNF more than he's raced.
Ooh, 7.14. Looks close to that, yeah. So, Tactical then, fastest lap. Soft tyres really working for Tactical at the moment, but they are. Wow, how many laps has he got? What's Macedonia got 10 on his? Is he going to make it to the end?
Tactical will quite comfortably. Macedonian will not. He will not. And what's going on with Tabbed? Because Tabbed's right up the back of Macedonian. Have a look at this, Housey. He's trying to make a move because he knows that he's just got to get by Rip the Beans. That is the championship battle here, folks. We've got 7 laps remaining. And here comes Tabbed all over the back of Macedonian. He's got to use the track to his advantage. He really, really does, Housey. There is a DRS zone. Macedonian on very, very worn softs. He should get a better drive out of here, Tabbed. And here he goes. He hasn't got much ERS, though. The Macedonian and Tabbed are very much mirroring each other regarding this ERS. There is not enough to get by him. Look at that. And that's the thing with the ERS. It's called overtake for a reason. And when you tend to burn it during a Grand Prix and you need it to get by towards the end when you're both teetering on 2/5 of bugger all to get it done, yes, that's where it matters. And, well, Tabbed just running out at the crucial moment. Look at the guy, though. He's all over Macedonian. Great shot here from Codemasters as we got the helicam, Housey. And, well, Tabbed is still all over the back of him. And I dare say it's just a matter of time.
Gee whiz. Old footy bender, Darkness, Chasey. Old footy bender and Darkness getting into a bit of a tangle there. The end of the second sector. Blue Dog absolutely touched by an angel to get away with missing that one. Does so though, good job. I tell you what, I've seen Blue Dog have to dodge or be involved with a few
Oh,
incidents today.
Macedonian and Tab. Tab sends it on Macedonian. And there you
Oh,
go.
who's that?
Absolutely
That's
stunning move there from Tab. Macedonian was hanging in there, but those tyres are dead. And Tab is just starting to take chunks of time out of Rip the Beans here, Housey.
Tab's got this one. All he needs to do is just be patient. Beans is going to have no answer for him.
Ty
That's
Star,
all
how many people have disqualified this season? 2, I believe. You and I think it was Dirty Orange when he was getting out of the way of some cars in the Netherlands, I do believe. But anyway, we'll push on as Tabbed is on the hunt here, Housey. We've got 6 laps remaining, and we're going to stay with this battle because I've got to do Driver of the Day.
Yeah, okay. I'll sit with Tabbed. Do you set with Tabbed? Yeah. Alright. I'll change mine so that we're looking at the same thing. So we'll do a quick position change then. Blue Dog up 10 at the moment. Crazy Kiwi up 12. Fury up 8. They're your biggest movers at the moment. Macedonian up 4. Tactical up 4, although he's down at 11th now after that spin. Tab down here. Oh, he's just hit the apex wrong there. Into turn 19. Cost him a bit of time, at least half a second. Don't need to panic though, he's still got plenty of time to get this one done. We're just starting lap 23 of 28. Exit of turn 1 then. Gap to a second, he's going to get inside this DRS zone as Tabbed by the time we get there at the end of this first sector. Beautiful S's section here then. I do love this section myself personally. As Skate said earlier, they get one of them wrong, and that's them all wrong. Really hurts you. Looks good from these two this time through then. Let's have a look. What's Beansy got? Beansy got a bit more battery power than Tabbed. Tabbed using it all to get there. Can he do it then? He's 0.7 coming onto the back straight. Rip the Beans looking to break the toe. I don't think Tabbed's gonna have enough this time. Look at the dirt on those tyres from running on the inside of the track. It's Marble City.
There you go, folks. The Driver of the Day votes have gone out. The people you can choose to vote for is Macedonian, Blue Dog, Brad Tay, Crazy Kiwi, and Fury. They are the 5 drivers to choose from. That will determine our Driver of the Day. Get your votes in.
Fastest lap then currently with Tactical on 1:34.325. Quick check on those penalties whilst I'm flicking through. Oh, Tabbed actually. Having a look here. He's going to be late. He's going to have to be forced around the outside. Beans comes back across though. Covers it off nicely, but it's just a matter of time really. Beans doing everything he possibly can. This is a sector where Tabbed's going to have a lot more pace with that tyre life.
Absolutely, Housey, but he should be using the track to his advantage. Just bank that ERS. He doesn't need to spend it through here. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Get to that DRS zone. Full deployment, get it done. And just focus on putting some distance between him and Rip the Beans, of course. But Rip the Beans doing a stellar job on 17-lap old mediums. They're coming towards the end of their life here, folks, as, the Driver of the Day votes are really heating up. And old Footy Bender gets another time penalty for his efforts. Job done. Tabbed just got by Rip the Beans there for the lead there, Housey. And into P1 does he go. And yes, Rip the Beans tucks back in. Now we're going to see Tabbed try to do his best to break this, to break the 1 second. Look at him put the time on Beansy. 0.5 of a second, 0.6 of a second. He's absolutely sending it. That is the benefit of, half the life of that medium tyre. Look at him go. 0.7 of a second, 0.8 of a second. He's absolutely on one, is the young fella. And, 4 laps remain. 3 laps remaining, excuse me. And he's done 0.9 of a second in like a sector. Absolutely sending it is Tabbed. And, this is what it's all about here, Housey. This is the battle for the championship. This is where it's at. It is between these two, Rip the Beans and Tabbed. And Tabbed at the moment has the upper hand, as well as that bonus couple of points for getting it on pole position.
Darkness has spun then into turn 19. taking a bit too much curb, I believe. Darkness then going to box. He's going to hit the pit wall the same as Bopton. Oh! Gee whiz, that was close. I'm not quite sure that's legal, Darkness, but okay. He was going to hit the pit wall and went to the outside of the pit wall to come back onto the track and miss the pit wall, then reverse back to the pit lane, but he's got away with it. Luckily, Steward's obviously not paying attention.
Yeah.
Tactical then, fastest lap.
Absolutely tactical.
33.4.
With that fresh set of soft compounds is what Tactical's up to there. And Pillars enters the chat. Beans with a disaster class strat. Well, not really. He was caught out with the safety car on the soft compound. Very early doors. He had an early door safety car at lap 4. He was on the soft. Bit of a no man's land. He decided to change his strategy. He went on the, what did he do there, House? He went another set of softs and then obviously a final set of mediums. So he's done 2 stops. And yes, absolutely, Fury could steal a podium here. He really could on pace. He's absolutely got to send it, does Fury. He does have Macedonian for company. And how many second penalty does 2.5 have? Just 3 seconds. So he's a little, he's nearly there. He's nearly there, is there. But we're on lap 26 of 28. And Tabbed has got a 1.1 second lead. He's broken the DRS. And it's just a matter of keeping this one going and bringing it to the checkered flag. Because I tell you what, he's done it all sorts today. Caught out by safety cars, fought back up, made the right calls when it mattered. And it's between these two, this championship fight, after 16 rounds. It's going to go down to the wire here, folks. Absolutely stunning drive by these two. But we'll flick back down to Crazy Kiwi because it looks like he's looking at Brad saying, who's looking at Kiwi? His teammate in old Footy Bender. And look at this, 0.2 of a second, the two Rothmans boys. They've just got to work together here, Housey. Use the DRS.
Yeah, Brad had gone past Kiwi, sorry, a lap or so before, so it's Brad trying to pull away from these two. Old Footy Bender looking like he's got the pace on Kiwi. I've been watching it over the last lap or so. Tracy Dane too far back. Do anything about it, so this is the battle. Fury though, making a move on Macedonia. Fury gets the job done then. Up into P4 for Fury. He's got 5.8 seconds now.
Well, look at Macedonian. 15 lap old softs there, Housey. They're not making it. Well, they do. He's on puncher territory. He really is. Let's have a look at the rears. Oh, they're graining savagely. Look at the fronts. That front right is taking a beating. I'm not too sure what percentage his tyre life is on, but I tell you now, mate, it must be through the roof. As let's have a look to see what's happening with Old Footy Bender. Old Footy Bender, Crazy Kiwi, battle resumed. Teammates, yes, but Kiwi on 18 lap old mediums. We do know they can go to the journey, of course. Rip the Beans is stretching him. He's stretching him. He's stretching him. But he's doing a fair job to keep within 1.1 seconds of tap. There you go. Oh, he had thought about it. He did think about it. Oh, he's got it wrong. He's gone wide. And that's released Crazy Kiwi. We are on the penultimate lap here, ladies and gentlemen. The penultimate lap. Tap leads Rip the Beans by 1.1 seconds, followed by 2.5. Who's got a 4-second deficit. Mr. Fury Strat is 6 seconds off that there, Housey. So, well, this Grand Prix starting to come in. Fury needs to find 2.2 seconds to actually get a podium on 1.5 laps. That is a monumental effort, considering he's up against 2.5. He's got some pace in that Cadbury car. But let's have a look at Kiwi. Kiwi, Bender. Bender's caught right back up to him. And, well, I do know that Footy Bender, well, he's had a bit of time off the game. He has come back. And, well, a bit of a baptism of fire. Up into 9th place at the moment, barring where they all fall out after penalties, of course. And I dare say, Footy Bender, let's have a look at this. Yeah, he's got 9 seconds. So it'd be crazy holding his teammate up now because he knows he's going to get dropped once they cross that finishing line. And what is happening? Darkness Abyss gets a 3-second time penalty for his efforts. And, well, Tabbed just got, well, turn 19, turn 20, and we begin the last lap of the Grand Prix, Housey.
Yep. What a race. It's had a bit of everything. A little bit stop-starty for the first half, but second half's been very good. A lot of incidents though. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these points of view around the crashes because there was some carnage. Should be some good footage floating around.
Absolutely.
Catboys though doing a great job. Look at that. Second,
fourth, sixth. There is a reason why they are leading the championship, and that is it. That is it. They all turn up on race day, regardless of where they qualify. They are all near each other. And, well, 2-5.
Macedonian, he's lucked out here a little bit, Macedonian. And one more lap and Blue Dog would have had him. Blue Dog's gained about 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe just about in like a lap on Macedonian. Those soft tyres are completely dead, as you said.
Absolutely
Got to be in the round for puncher territory. If he has a puncher, he's honestly in big trouble, Macedonian.
He absolutely is. I'm keeping a close eye on this one. But let's not forget, we've got the leaders coming into Sector 3 as we speak. So we're going to jump quickly. Oh, has he got one? Oh, they've got to be bloody close. I tell you what, Masso, living by the skin of his teeth. But here comes Tabbed. Turn 16, 17, and 18. And the triple right-hander navigated that absolutely beautifully. Turn 19. He's got one more. He's got one more, and he's done it. He's got one more corner to go. And there is Tabbed. Wins here at Coda. Great drive, young fella. P2, rip the beans. P3 will be at 2-5. The Mamba, he's back on the podium. Great drive, 2-5. Mr. Fury Strat will take 4th position. And Macedonian, our driver of the day, by the look of it. And Macedonian takes 5th. Blue Dog takes 6th. Brad Tate will take 7th. What happened?
Oh, Footy Banders crashed on the exit.
Did he make the finish line? He didn't make the finish line.
No, he didn't.
What's he done? Oh, Bender.
I don't know whether that's one of those intentional, like, you know, let's have a laugh and crash the car over the line.
He didn't make the finish line. He's not going to finish.
Anyway, yeah, he might still score points, though, the way it goes.
Well,
I don't know.
Okay,
but
there you go. Well, that's the race done,
silly.
folks. That is the race done. We're going to get to the podium celebrations. Get the boys to spray the champagne. We're going to go on a brief pause. Get our drivers in and the driver of the day, of course. And we'll get them in for an interview, of course. But there you go. The driver of the day vote has been awarded to Macedonian. But Crazy Kiwi wins it from the game. But Macedonian will win it from us, you guys, the Twitch fans. And there you go. Tabbed, the young fella, on the top step. Holds that trophy. And, well, rip the beans, P2. And the Mamba, P3. Great drive, boys. Great job out there as they spray that champagne. And we'll get to these timing screens. There you go. The fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Tactical Genius with a 1 minute 33.430. Yeah, that's how we do our interviews there, Macedonian, through Discord. That's how we do our commentary through Discord. Where have you been there, buddy, all season? Come on, Masso. Anyway, there you go. That is the timing screens. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to go on a brief pause, and we'll get these drivers in. Stay with us. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. Yes, what a cracking Grand Prix. We were all treated to their housey as, well, we've got the drivers in, and we've got Fury in the chat saying the driver of the day vote is rigged. That's a bit rich, saying it to the fans that voted for you as well there, Fury, because you were in there, mate. But, well, you just didn't win enough votes. It's just as simple as that. But let's just move on there, Housey, because we've got the top 3 in. I don't know where Macedonian is. Oh, he's just joined the chat now. And we'll get to Macedonian first, because he won the driver of the day. I think this is his first, believe it or not, the man who finished second in the championship last season, this is his first driver interview this season. Macedonian, driver of the day. Welcome, mate. Welcome back to the commentary box. Great drive.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's definitely been a season from hell. It's taken all the way to the second half of the season to get my first driver of the day. I still haven't got a podium, but yeah, those softs I was thinking for another safety car because there was I think there was 3 safety cars, and I'm thinking, well, going on this track record, there's bound to be one more. And then Bopton crashed, but for some reason the safety car didn't come out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that'd be my luck. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to stretch these softs all the way to the end, and I got to about 80% on the front right tyre. As you probably saw, it was absolutely bleeding like hell. But yeah, P5, I was actually pretty happy with that. Coda is not one of my favourite tracks, so I'll take P5. And well done to 2-5 on getting the podium for the Cabri boys.
Oh, there you go. Macedonian, driver of the day. Congratulations, mate. Well done, buddy.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. All the best.
Yeah, you too, mate. You too. So we'll move to the third place man. You guys know him as 2-5, but we know him as the Mamba. P3, Capri driver. Congratulations, 2-5. Welcome back to the podium celebrations and your driver interview. Congratulations on a great drive, mate.
Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, it's definitely been a long time.
It has been, mate. It has been. Talk us through it. Talk us through it, Mamba. Talk us through it, mate.
P3 was definitely the best I could have done. Yeah, Beans and Tab just too quick. Too quick for me, at least.
Well, there you go. A very modest and a very short, well, that was very short and sweet from the Mamba. And, well, there you go. P3 from that man, from the Cabri driver. Congratulations, Mamba. Awesome drive. And we will see you next week at Monza.
Cheers, Skate and Housey. Yeah, well done, boys.
No problem at all. And we'll go to our P2 man, the man who is still leading this championship. He lost it for a week, Housey, if you do remember. And he did lose it to 2-5. Then came back the next week and went whack. No, you don't, son. I speak of none other than Rip the Beans, the excuse me, the Cat F1 Pot 1 driver. Our championship leader, Rip the Beans. Congratulations, mate. P2.
G'day, yeah, I not happy with that. The strategy, I underestimated the tyre wear. My tyres were about 85%.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
I burnt through all my ERS fighting Masso, so that also didn't help me. I probably should have saved that, but I still lead by 2 points. I think it is now. But, yeah.
Oh, game on, Beansy. Game on, 1 week at a time. And of course, well, I mean, I told you guys, I've even spoken to Tabs as well, of course, this battle is going to go on all season. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at home, kick back and enjoy this one, because these two are battling it out all the way through to the last round of the Grand Prix, well, of the season, I should say, here at Formula 4 Season 3. But Beansy, nevertheless, mate, P2 is a great drive. Great job. Congratulations on another stellar drive, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate. But yeah, yes, Tab's got me sweating. I don't like to do practice, but yeah.
Well, that safety car, that first one, was in a bit of a no man's land. You did start this one on the soft, of course, and well, 4 laps that first safety car came out, threw you in a little bit of a space of, oh, gee, if I pit now, it's still too early, and if I leave it a bit later, I'm going to box after we go green for a couple of laps. You're in a bit of no man's land there, and you made the best of a bad situation, and you still took home P2. So congratulations, Beansy. That's what we expect from our championship leader. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, Tab, watch out next week. I'm coming.
There you go. You heard it first here, folks. But I'll tell you what, we'll move to our race winner. I speak of the young fella himself, the Texaco Pot 1 driver. He's been chasing all season, and he's getting closer and closer to Rip the Beans. I speak of Tabbed. Congratulations, Tabbed. Well, what a drive from you there, young fella. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. But yeah, so I went out in the kitchen to get a mandarin
Okay.
in the safety car, under safety car. Got a mandarin from the fruit bowl,
Yeah.
and the AI put me in the.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So
I'm not happy about that.
So
And
let
then
me guess, you were driving angry after that point.
Yeah, and my pace was off tonight as well. In qualifying, I had another 4/10 in that lap. But
Oh,
yeah,
here we
stuff
go.
like
Here we go.
So-
Here we
so-
go.
watch out these, but yeah.
Well,
yeah,
this
you
is
did
where
a
this is where the battle's at. Sorry, Tabs, I do apologise, mate.
Yeah.
This is where the battle is at between you and him. He's baiting you, you're baiting him, and it's going to be on for young and old towards the end of this one. But yeah, talk us through it, mate. What were you about to say there, Tabs?
I can't even remember. I can't remember. Sorry. Yeah, then just fought my way back up the field. I made a couple of dodgy moves, but luckily there wasn't much damage.
There was
collisions.
one move there. No, there wasn't.
Yeah, I
no.
know.
There was one
Yeah.
move there, and I'll tell you what, we all
Yeah.
thought you were going to lose your front wing, and that would have been curtains.
Yeah,
but it was
Crazy.
dive bomb on, who was it?
I think it was old footy bender or crazy Kiwi.
Yeah,
and then it was
I went
Chase-
way too
Chase
deep.
turned
Yeah,
on him.
yeah.
I lost the braking point between his car, and I just had to slam on the brakes there.
Well, I'll
But,
tell you what, you're probably lucky you were dealing with an old, a seasoned campaigner being
Yeah.
in old footy bender, giving you the room there. And, well,
Yeah.
there you go, mate. You live to
Yeah.
fight another day. P1, congratulations, Tabbed. And
Thank you.
the chase is on. Well, folks, that is our top 3 and our driver of the day. Well done, boys. Congratulations. All right, Housey. We're going to end this one up right about now, folks. But we've got a UK stream, a European stream to continue on after this one. This will happen at 8 p.m. BST, of course. Yes, British Standard Time. And, well, I will be your host, Simi Skate. And with me, as always, will be the Statman himself. Hello there, Housey. And we will bring that one to you this very, very same track. And we're going to end this stream right about now. Stay with us, though, folks. We're going to send you to another channel and keep the, the vibe going, the F1 vibe going. And I'm going to send you to an old teammate of mine. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with you in probably about 8 hours or so to tackle this very track for the European division. But from us, from now, goodbye.